Hello and welcome back to Foodinati UK. And this week we've got Ben Marsden, who you might have seen on tour with CJ Wildheart, Grand Theft Audio, Warner E. Hodges, Ryan Hamilton, all those. And we're going to be showing you Home of Metal's brand new hot sauce black mass. Keep it locked. Hello, we're back to Foodinati UK, and look who we've got here this week. It's Ben Marsden of too many bands for me to list right now. Guitar Wonder Kid. He's come to help me out. We are today and all this week in cahoots with this lot. It's the Home of Metal. They brought out their new sauce, Black Mass. I'm trying out the future of metal with the past of metal sauce. There we go. Right. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So, what do we say band-wise? Which band are you in this week?
This week, well, next week I'm actually driving a band around. I'm trying to get as much work as I can at the moment, but like, I guess CJ Wildheart, Grand Theft Audio,
yep.
Ryan Hamilton, and Warner E. Hodges band.
Yeah, Warner E. Hodges, you've been touring the world with those guys, haven't you?
Just about, yeah. Yeah, it's been good, man. We're going back to America in February. Which would be nice, yeah.
Any more cruises?
Doing another cruise. Awesome. Yeah, which is great, and I get to take the missus this time.
Oh,
and then we're off to Nashville for a week to do an album. So
I know someone who'd be excited by that gig.
Ooh.
So yeah, you've just come back off tour with Warner E. Hodges, right?
Yeah.
Look, insane. You played. I'll ask you about one particular gig. I might get onto that in a minute.
Yeah.
You played pretty much as far out as you can go in the British Isles.
Yeah.
And that's the Orkney Islands.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was good. I've never been that far north before, except in Sweden, but like not in the. It was crazy. So it was the Warner E. Hodges band and Ryan Hamilton. We drove all the way up to the Orkneys, well, up to the tip of Scotland, and there's no more land.
Yes,
it's crazy, man. Like I mean, I did that drive, so I was like, well, how do I know when we get there, Warner? You'll know because we'll run out of road. Like when you hit the water, just stop. And we had like an hour until we got on the boat, walked out to the edge, me and Ryan went out, and it's like you're just standing on the edge of the world.
Wow.
It's freezing, it's windy, but it's like, it's beautiful up there.
I've seen it go past when I was on my way to Norway.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's really nice looking theatre as well.
It was real nice. I mean, I think the whole deal is like, they don't get a lot of people traveling up there.
Sure.
So when people do come, they get excited about it.
And does the whole town turn out like?
Well, I mean, only 20 people live on the island, so you know. No, we were worried about leaving our guitars in the van overnight, and I was like, if somebody steals something, it's one of 20 people. Like, don't worry too much.
I think it should be fine.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was a really good turnout. It's kind of weird doing seated gigs when you're playing a big old rock show.
I bet so.
But I mean, it was kind of good because as soon as the lights went down, because it's a proper theatre, like, you can't see shit. Like, those people didn't exist anymore. It was like, let's just play. Sounds great. Those places are built to sound good.
Awesome.
But like a few nights before, we did the Clooney in Newcastle, which is a sweaty rock club.
Oh, I love that.
Like 30 seconds into the set, drenched, which is great. That's how I like it. But like, and then you play the Orkney Theatre. Like, oh yes, this is very prim and proper. Yes. Oh, beautiful.
But you still going all over the place.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I was pretty tired, but I was all right. Yeah.
Yeah, tired. You must be. On the last two tours, on the last 3 tours, you've been doing double duty, haven't you?
Oh, just the last 2. But yeah, just the last 2. Just the last 2. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, with Warner, like we play for like 3 hours a night sometimes. So if you're doing like 2 hour and 15 sets, like I'm kind of well trained for that now, I guess. Like,
so yeah, I mean, you must have to compartmentalize different songs, like you know, because the amount of songs that must be up there.
Oh yeah, I mean with Warner, we've got like over 100 songs. We don't use a set list. He does it the way Dan Baird used to do it, which is like learn all the material. Here's the 3 songs we're starting with. We're probably going to finish with this one. The hour and 15 minutes in the middle is like he either calls it or starts it.
Wow!
And then
so you've got to be on your game.
Yeah. Oh, it certainly keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, I was going to give you a big intro for the interview, but I noticed that the singer from Grand Theft Audio does it way better than anybody else. What was he called? Like the spawn of Eddie Van Halen or something?
He said a few things. One of them was Jim Martin from Faith. It is Jim Martin from Faith, am I right? Yeah, I'm bad with names. And Jimmy Page. Yeah. And I was like, I mean.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take it, you know. I've been called worse.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, that was an amazing gig. The singer spent most of his time in the audience, didn't he? Did he do that every night?
Oh, God, yeah. So when we played Birmingham, he ran out into the crowd. I don't know where he went. He disappears. Right. And he came back with a set of ladders. And he just set them up in the middle of it, and he just stood on top of these ladders singing Stupid Ass at like the 200 people that kind of circled around him. Wow. Because the good thing about that gig is me and Rob, the bass player, we can do whatever the fuck we want. Yeah. We've got the stage to ourselves. Yeah. And it doesn't even, like, I could fall over, break my arm, just like, act an asshole. No one's looking at me. Like, everyone's like, where has Jay gone? He's in Bristol, he followed some guy to the toilet. Mm-hmm. The guy went to the cubicle for a shit, and he just stood outside the cubicle singing the song, and in between the breaks, he was like trying to get the mic under the door to try and like, it's a lot of fun.
He's fun, but it's unnerving, I can say. I was watching you in Leeds, and I was like, where's the singer gone off the stage? And then I looked around, and he was there. Yeah, he was on top of the sound engineers.
We've got a great photo of that as well.
Yeah, it's right by my head. But awesome set, by the way. I love that set.
Thank you.
I like the new Grand Theft Audio album actually a lot.
It's a good album.
It's a real step up for them, I think.
Yeah.
It's had some great reviews as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, they're doing really well, man. And like, you know, I'm not blowing smoke up my own ass by saying like, oh, it's a really good album, because I had nothing to do with it. I played guitar on a couple of tracks, but it's a great album, and you know, they've done really good.
Which gets us neatly onto stuff you have recorded, which is you've done a single, haven't you, from that tour?
Yes. Oh my God, yeah.
With Scott Sorry and CJ's on it. You're on it.
CJ's not on it.
CJ's not on it.
It's me, Scott, Richie, Jay, and Chris from Scott's band. Wow. And that just came about. We were sat on the bus on a day off, just listening to tunes, and Jay was like, I've always wanted to cover this song. I've always wanted to do a version of this song. Scotty was like, I've always wanted to do a cover of this song. Rich was like, I'll go get my laptop.
Wicked.
And just he did all the drums, and then just one night, I mean, everyone else was sober. I'd had a couple of beers. We're all just sat there, like, Scott smashed out all the guitars, the bass. I played a little bit of stuff over the top, like, and then the next day we went into a dressing room, production office, whatever it was, did all the vocals, and then Richie did his magic, and like.
And it comes out sounding like you've done it in the studio.
It sounds great, right?
Like you've done it on the road.
I know, right? Like, we were just using what we had. Like, the guitar for all of it is CJ's oil can guitar. Yeah. Like, that's just what was on the bus.
It sounds way better than that should sound.
Oh, yeah. It sounds great. Like,
to give you some background, this is a guitar made out of an old oil can that CJ's had made into a guitar. I'll be asking him more about that when we get him on the show. But, yes, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah, right. I know, and like, I mean, I don't pay attention to any of this stuff because all this kind of stuff is like a popularity contest, but we got put up for Classic Rock Track of the Week or something.
That's right.
And I was like, you know, we're probably not going to win. I don't think we did win. Like, who cares? But like,
but for a track that you recorded.
Exactly, and they picked it up. They obviously liked it. I was like, oh, that's cool as fuck.
That's hot.
Like, that song, and when the video came out, like, it's not even about the music. It's like, that's just a great fucking memory. Like, it's amazing, man.
It's in that sort of tour where there was a bit of a brotherhood going on, memories made forever.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Like, I'm sure you've done it before, where whenever you're on tour, there's always somebody that people don't get on with, or someone's the asshole, or someone drinks too much, or like there's always a guy or a couple of guys. There was 16 people on this bus. Yeah. And everybody was fucking sick. Everybody was everybody's best friend.
Awesome.
Like, you wake up in the morning and you're like, who's awake? Oh, it's Gav, Chris, and Dave. What we're doing? We're gonna go get coffee. Cool, let's go. The next morning, you go downstairs, there's Rich, Scott, and other Dave. There's two Daves on the bus. You're like, cool, let's go get coffee. Like, nobody was sticking in their own little band clique.
That's beautiful.
It was great, man. The toilet fucking stunk.
neatly gets me on to my next question. What was the food like on tour?
It was
like CJ's a foodie. I thought you might be.
Yeah, we ate some great food and we ate some not so great food.
Yeah, I saw a few Wetherspoons breakfasts.
Oh, every day. if there was a Wetherspoons, like, because it's like £1.10 or something, and you get unlimited coffee, and we were like, fuck it, everyone needs the toilet.
And if you're on your per diems, you've got to save them pennies.
Exactly. But especially for me, like, because I was playing in the first band and the last band, and I don't like to eat before I play or anything, like, bad for your tummy. So I'd always kind of eat a snack in the afternoon, and then I'd have to eat something after, and everyone else wanted to eat. It's midnight. We're in, I don't know, somewhere in the middle of Norwich. Where do we go? Oh, it's a kebab again. So it was always a fun, like, I'd like to say we ate some amazing food, but it was mostly kebabs.
I interviewed Monster Truck about a month ago, and they sound pretty clean living on their tour. They actually put it on their rider that they have to have fruit and vegetables in the dressing room.
Yeah.
Which apparently makes up for all the pizza they eat. So it's a balancing act.
It is a balancing act.
It's a balancing act. Absolutely. As all touring bands have said, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So you've got to pace yourself a bit, you know?
Definitely.
Absolutely. So what you got coming up in the next week? You just said you're going back out with Warney Hodges.
Yeah, I'm doing a driving job in a couple of weeks that starts on like the 17th of November, which is some American friends of mine, Sarah Borges, Eric Amble, Roscoe, as some people know him, Keith Vogley, and my friend John Powney on drums. They're a great band, so, you know, I advise anybody to get out to that. And then that's kind of me until February, unless I can pick up some more work. February, I go back out to Miami for the Outlaw Country Cruise. Then we go to Nashville for a week, 10 days to do an album. And then
you playing on the album?
Oh, yes. I played on the last couple of Warner Hodges albums, but we've done it all from home, you know, it was COVID, lockdown.
Oh, yeah, so weird.
Weird. We did it all from home, which is fine, but it's going to be great to be in a room together in Nashville, actually like doing it proper, like, because he can get any guitar, any amp, like, you know, he knows everybody, like.
It seems that way, you know? Yeah. Looks online.
It's like, this could really do with like, anyone got like a 50s Telecaster? Like, oh yeah, there's 3 there. Like, what about an old Gretsch Country Jam? Oh, one over there. Like, has anyone got an original deluxe reverb? Yes, I do. Let's go. Like, you know.
That's every musician's dream.
Oh, it's
Mind you, you've got quite the guitar collection yourself, haven't you?
I've got some okay stuff. Yeah. Like, I kind of get put to shame now. Like, this last tour we did with Warner, he flew over with his 67 Telecaster. It's beat up to hell, and it's like, it sounds amazing, it looks amazing. And I was like, oh, that really makes my Mexican telly like look like a piece of shit. But
did you not crank out the old SG, the yellow SG?
And that's all I play now.
Yeah, but, the last couple of times I've seen you play, it's been the yellow SG.
Yeah, that was I've always wanted an SG. I think they're cool. Angus Young was one of the first guys that I ever loved.
My first guitar was an SG.
Yeah, my first proper guitar was an SG.
They're so well balanced.
Oh, amazing.
They're not like Les Pauls where they're really heavy.
Yeah.
They're just, it's sick, lovely.
Nice and skinny necks, and you can. I got tiny little hands, man, and like, so I can proper get up there.
And they look heavy metalers now.
They look cool as fuck. They look good in a punk band. They look good in a rock and roll band. They look good in a heavy metal band. They look sick everywhere.
SGs, man. Yeah. Did you ever manage to get rid of that Eddie Van Halen guitar?
No, I've still got it, but I am trying to sell it. If anyone wants to buy an Eddie Van Halen Shark guitar, fucking hit me up.
Full on Eddie Van Halen art, finish, spring that I have no idea what it does.
Oh, it does nothing.
Does nothing?
Does nothing.
I've often wondered why that was there, but
it's just aesthetic. Yeah.
Right. Well, that concludes our music part of this interview. We're going to get stuck in some food. We'll be back just after these messages. And if you like what you've seen there, please subscribe. It really helps us on with our algorithms and all that business. So it takes 2 seconds. Please subscribe. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, boy. Awesome. Hi, welcome back to Foodinati UK, and with the magic of television, We have 2 burgers here. I've got the Yakuza, and this is with the raving teriyaki, which is good in my case, as I'm a bit of a raver. And you've got the Buffalo Outcast.
I have.
So let's check these out. I'll do my princess bite because I'm on camera. Oh wow. Oh, princess bite.
Princess bite.
Oh yeah. So the Yakuza, while Ben's having a munch, the Yakuza is a Korean burger, and it's full of lots of Korean flavour. Fantastic. What we saying? In a minute.
Yeah, I got sauce all over my face. That is fucking good.
There we go. Fucking good.
Mine's just like a normal chicken burger, but with buffalo sauce in it. But
Banging buffalo
God,
sauce.
the chicken is amazing.
Yeah, there we go. Right, now, time for presents.
All of that.
As you know, on the show, we try and make a sauce for every guest. So Ben's got his own.
Oh, Ben's hot sauce.
There you go.
No way.
Thank you to Frank at the Chilli shop Leeds.
Cheers, guys.
Ben's got his own hot
It's
sauce
my
now.
face on a hot sauce.
There we are. Fantastic. So that's for you to take away for the tour bus or wherever you're going to take that.
Cheers, man.
Right, now this is from our friends at Pips Hot Sauce. They've made this for the Home of Metal, and it's called Black Mass. And let's have a see what this is like. Oh, now this looks, whoa, this looks a bit foreboding. There's some sediment.
Give it a shake.
Yeah, I'll give it a shake. I learned the hard way to wear black t-shirts whilst doing this kind of thing. Right, here we have it, the Black Mass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in. Right, ooh, it is black. Look at that,
Black garlic.
black garlic. Right, let's see. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Oh, that's good as fuck.
It's actually quite fruity a fruity number. You've got the garlic coming through, that's your base notes.
Oh, yeah.
It's a tingler. There's definitely a bit of reaper in there somewhere, I can feel that. It doesn't say which chilies these are. Chilies anyway.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good sauce, that. We're enjoying that a lot. And we have something for pudding, which we're going to try afterwards. There's some Scotch bonnet fudge. This is courtesy of our friend at Chilli shop Leeds. So I'm going to just get this out of the way and give it a try now.
Dude, that sauce is so good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dip a little out and give it a little scoopy scoop. Like that.
That is available from the Home of Metal website. I think it's about £8 a bottle. Could be wrong, check the website. But yeah, get it. It's approved by Ben Marsden. Get on it.
Approved. Good as fuck.
Good as fuck. There we go. Right. Now, do you dare try this?
Oh, it's gonna ruin my chicken burger.
All sweets before savouries.
I got a big bite there.
That is pleasant. Not unlike ginger biscuits. It's like, it's got. It's a cheeky number.
You spoke a bit too soon.
Comes creeping up behind you and then grabs it. Oh! It's gone from pleasant ginger biscuits you could have with tea to all-out terror in about 10 seconds. So that's the fudge for you. I think we'll be leaving that for now.
Oh, it is delicious.
But big up Chilli Mafia.
Good lord, that's spicy.
Did we get all that?
It's okay, there's still more cameras going.
Yep, okay.
Oh, my mouth!
It's mad, isn't it? That's hot. It's really hot. Anyway, so we're going to wrap things up here on that bombshell. Thank you to maimed friend here, Ben Marsden. I'm George601. You've been watching Foodinati UK, and we'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy.
Oh my God, that's hot.